When you think of world-class whiskey, your mind might first go to the misty highlands of Scotland or the oak-filled warehouses of Kentucky, but there's one country that quietly entered the game and changed it forever. Japan, a land of tradition, precision, and balance, now stands proudly among the top whiskey producers in the world. Today, we're exploring why Japanese whiskey is considered some of the best on the planet through its philosophy, precision, and the cultural soul behind every bottle. Japan didn't just wake up one day and decide to make great whiskey. It was the result of a century-long obsession with mastery. It all began in 1923 when Shinjiro Tori founded Japan's first whiskey distillery, Yamazaki, just outside Kyoto. He had a vision to craft a Japanese spirit that could rival Scotch, but tailored to Japanese tastes. To make that vision real, he sent a young chemist named Masataka Taketsuru to Scotland to study the art of whiskey making. Taketsuru returned home with notebooks filled with secrets and a Scottish wife by his side. From there, a uniquely Japanese whiskey tradition was born. Unlike the West, where boldness often takes center stage, Japanese whiskey is about balance, subtlety, and harmony, principles rooted deeply in Zen Buddhism and wabi-sabi, the art of finding beauty in imperfection. The philosophy is simple yet powerful. Perfection is not a single bold note, but a blend of quiet, consistent refinement. Japanese distillers aren't just making alcohol, they're crafting experiences. Every step, from the shape of the still to the aging cask, is treated with near spiritual discipline. Take water, for example. Distilleries like Hakushu are nestled in the mountains for a reason. They're built where the purest natural spring water flows, giving whiskey a cleaner, lighter character. Japanese whiskey is often compared to Swiss watches or katana swords, a marvel of engineering. Distillers measure temperature, humidity, pH levels, barrel char, with scientific discipline. But unlike mass production, this isn't soulless perfection. It's artful precision. Most Japanese distilleries do everything in-house, from fermentation to blending. Take Nikka or Suntory. They don't trade whiskeys with competitors to create blends, unlike in Scotland. Instead, they build multiple still types in varied fermentation processes, just to create enough variety within their own walls. It's like having an orchestra with every instrument made in-house for one perfect performance. Japan's whiskey matures differently thanks to its distinct climate. The country experiences hot, humid summers and cold, dry winters, causing whiskey to interact more intensely with the barrel. This accelerates aging and allows for deep, complex flavor profiles in less time. And the barrels? They don't just use American oak, they also use Mizunara oak, a rare temperamental Japanese wood that imparts incense-like aromas of sandalwood, coconut, and spice. Aged Mizunara whiskeys are now among the most sought-after and expensive in the world. Initially inspired by Scotch, Japanese whiskey evolved into something truly its own. It pairs beautifully with Japanese cuisine, especially umami-rich dishes like sashimi, tempura, or even miso soup. Unlike many bold Western whiskeys, Japanese variants often favor delicate, floral, and layered notes, making them perfect for the popular highball culture. Walk into a Tokyo bar and you'll likely be served a crisp, refreshing whiskey highball, crafted with the same care as a cocktail in a Michelin-starred restaurant. In 2003, Yamazaki 12-year won a gold medal at the International Spirits Challenge. The whiskey world took notice. Then in 2015, the Yamazaki Sherry Cask was named Best Whiskey in the World by critic Jim Murray, in ahead of Scotland in the US. Suddenly, Japanese whiskey wasn't just respected, it was coveted. Demand skyrocketed. Rare editions began selling for tens of thousands of dollars, and Japanese bottles began disappearing off shelves faster than they could be aged. Today, new distilleries are rising across Japan. A younger generation of blenders, scientists, and innovators is emerging, eager to honor tradition while pushing boundaries. We're seeing experimental cask finishes, collaborations, and more sustainable practices. Even women long underrepresented in this industry are becoming master blenders and distillery leads. The future is not just bright, it's balanced, precise, and unmistakably Japanese. So why does Japan make some of the world's best whiskeys? Because in Japan, whiskey isn't just a drink. It's a discipline, a reflection of nature, and a testament to quiet mastery. In a world that celebrates loud and bold, Japanese whiskey whispers, and somehow it still echoes across the globe. Kanpai,